Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Room 9. My name is Mrs. Brewer, and I am a third grade teacher at Gordon Bush Elementary School in the East St. Louis School District. And I am here to teach you a third grade social studies lesson. Wait, that doesn't seem right. I am here to teach you a third grade science lesson. Wait, it's only Thursday. I am here to teach you a third grade, you are exactly right, math lesson, because we all know Miss Brewer loves what? Math. Boys and girls, how are you feeling? We're feeling good? Give me a thumbs up. We're feeling okay? Give me a thumb to the side. We're having a rough day. Give me a thumbs down. Where we at, boys and girls? Oh, I'm seeing lots of thumbs up, couple thumbs in the middle, and not as many thumbs down. That's great. That's great. I am so happy you are here with me today, boys and girls. All right. So this actually wraps up our time together for this part of this for 2020. How about that, boys and girls? This is our last class for 2020. That's kind of sad, isn't it? A little bit, right? So I guess that kind of makes me feel a little over here to the side. But boys and girls, I promise you, if you follow along with me, these thumbs down, these thumbs to the side, hopefully we turn them up and we'll have a great day, boys and girls. So as you know, I'm here to teach you a third grade math lesson. So this wraps up, like I said, our time together for 2020, and it's been a great time, boys and girls. And it also wraps up our discussion on polygons, polygons. We've been talking about polygons, right? Okay, so today, talking about polygons. We're going to start with another riddle like we did yesterday. But instead of trying to guess what it is, it's kind of a guess what it is, but it's telling me what to draw, boys and girls. And let's see if you can kind of help me out with drawing this polygon picture, okay? So we're going to put a whole bunch of polygons together today. That's what today's whole lesson is on, putting polygons together. Putting polygons together. All right. So move over here so you can see my drawing pad here. Okay. And on the board behind me, you're going to see 4 steps that I'm going to have to draw on this paper right here, boys and girls. Okay. Do you think I can do it? We'll see, right? All right. With your help, I know we can do everything, right? Together. We're so much stronger, boys and girls, when we work together, okay? So first step is right here, and I'm just going to break up the colors we're using, boys and girls, and I'm just going to start with the purple, okay? It's here, it's close, quick. Let's see what it says, okay? I'm going to move you just a little bit here because I have to stand over here, and this one is right-handed. First step says I have 5 points at the top. What do we know has 5 points? So this probably isn't one of the shapes we've talked about yet. Okay, so this is going to be the only one that's a little bit different here, boys and girls. What do we know has 5 points and could go at the top? I heard someone out there yell star. Have you ever heard of a 5-point star? Okay, so let's start drawing that right now, boys and girls. Ready? I'm going to draw a 5-point star at the top. Here's 1. Okay, so do you see what we mean by points? Here's 1 point, 2, 3, 4, 5. What did we learn points could be? I heard someone yell angle. Do they look like angles? Absolutely, right? Okay. All right. So did that fulfill step one? Yep. So I'm going to put a check. Done, right? The next one says, I have 3 sides next. Okay, so the next polygon, now we're to drawing polygons, has 3 sides. So we're starting at the top and working our way down on our picture. What is a polygon that has 3 sides called? Someone back there yelled, triangle. Do we agree? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Triangle have 3 sides? Absolutely they do. We know tri for triangle means 3. Tricycle has 3 wheels, right? Okay. So up next, I have to draw a triangle, okay? There's 1 side, 2 sides, and 3 sides. Does that look like a triangle? Yep, absolutely. It looks like a triangle. Okay. So that step is done. Okay. Next, figure. I have a quadrilateral with 2 sets of equal sides, and they want me to draw this long ways. So it's taller rather than wider. What's a quadrilateral that has 2 sets of equal sides? Well, square is the quad because I know quad means 4, and that has all 4 sides are equal, right? All sides are equal. A trapezoid has 2 equal sides, not 2 equal sets. A rhombus is like a square, all sides are equal. It has to be a what? A rectangle. So now they want me to draw my rectangle longer rather than wider. Okay, all right. Okay, there's my rectangle. And it says I have what? I have quadrilaterals under me. Okay. Well, for quadrilaterals, I can have some squares, right? I can have some rectangles, right? And what's another quadrilateral? Oh, trapezoid, right? Huh. What did we just draw, boys and girls? You're exactly right. We put all these together and we drew a Christmas tree, right? Okay, so now we put all these polygons together and we were able to form one figure or one picture, right? Okay, and what was that picture we drew? We drew a Christmas tree, right? Okay, so boys and girls, I'm gonna move you back over here with me. There you go, all right. So today we're gonna kind of keep that same thought going. So let's go ahead and get that tree back in here just a little bit so you can keep this in your mind. We're putting together polygons today, okay? So I know the other week, and we're going to kind of review a little bit here first, okay? The other week, we had used my paper like this, right? And what were we making with this? What were we finding? Do you remember, boys and girls? Let's get us where we can see this easy. Closer, closer, too close, too close. All right. All right. What were we finding? Do you remember? Well, someone said arrays, because if you look at the top of my paper here, you do see the word array, right? This is my array paper that I had when we did multiplication, right? So do you remember the other day when I was drawing shapes like this quadrilateral right here, right? What was I finding with this, boys and girls? Do you remember? Someone said perimeter. You're exactly right. How do we find the perimeter of a shape? Right. Here I would just count. Remember, perimeter goes around. This would be when I'm putting my little doggy Holly in here, and I want to count how many sections of fence I need, right? So if I would have to count how many, here would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So my perimeter here would be 12 units, right? Okay. Perimeter, I want to go all the way around. But what else were we finding? Someone said area. Were we also finding area? Absolutely. We were also finding area here with this. How did I find area here? Remember, area covers the surface. It's when I had those little orange squares and we were completely covering that little Post-it I had. Remember, you guys had a guess how many squares did it take? Okay, so if I count here, how many complete squares? Complete squares. I need to see how many of these would it take here to completely cover this. Well, here I would have 1, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, right? So my perimeter equals 12 units, but my area equals 8 units. Remember, I had to add that little squared there, that little 2 units squared or square units, and that's because what are we covering our shape with? Right, a complete square, aren't we? Okay. All right, so you're exactly right, boys and girls. We use this paper here to find area and perimeter. So remember today, just a few minutes ago, we put our riddles together and made what? One figure, right? Or one picture together, right? So today, we're going to think about this area and perimeter in our Christmas tree picture here, boys and girls, okay? All right. And how are we going to do that, you say? Just watch. So, boys and girls, when I was on vacation this summer, we were at the beach, okay? And the house, or the place, the condos next to us, on the roof, they had an putt-putt golf course up there, okay? So has anybody here ever played putt-putt golf? Well, you know, a lot of the putt-putt golf courses aren't quite like an actual golf course where you're just hitting the green and usually hitting straight for the most part, okay? So this putt-putt golf that we had next to us had putting greens that looked like this. Okay, it looked just like this. Okay, so think about this, boys and girls. Around the edge of this green here, okay, where they were putting, they had wood. All right, so they had wooden timbers that outlined the whole thing. Okay, then they had the green fake grass that covered the whole surface on the inside. Right? So if I were thinking about the wooden timbers, the wood on the outside, what would I use to help me find that? I would have to find what? The perimeter, right? The wood on the outline or the outside of this would be the same as putting a fence up, kind of, wouldn't it? Right? Okay. So I need to find out how many units of wood would I need for a shape like this L shape. Kind of looks like an L, doesn't it? In fact, a lot of times when your teachers will teach you this in class, they'll talk about this L shape, okay? So I got a glare coming on here, boys and girls. I'm gonna try to just take this end down too. So help, there we go. That helped a little bit with it. Okay. So let's see if we can find the perimeter of this. Okay. So I would have to count once again all along the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now notice here, even though I counted the side of this square, I still need to cover this little unit right here. I need to cover 2 sides of it, don't I? Okay, so I still have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So my perimeter here equals 22 units. Okay, so it's 22 units of that wood that I would need here, boys and girls, to outline this whole green. Okay, so now I have to look at that fake grass to cover the whole inside of this. What would I use, do you think, boys and girls, to help me with that? I could find the area, right? And what would I count to find the area? I can just count up all of these on the inside, can't I? Even though it's an L shape, I still can do it the same way, can't I? So let's look. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So the area is 18 what? Units squared, right? Okay. So if they show you the grid like this, we can just do it like we've been doing, right? Okay, just count up all the squares around the edge and count up all of the squares on the inside for area, okay? But think about my picture here, boys and girls, okay? And let's draw another area here. Think about this picture where we put all these polygons together to make one, right? Okay. What happens if I have a shape like this? Okay, once again, it's what? Still an L shape, right? But thinking about putting polygons together, what do you see here? What did I actually put together here, boys and girls? I heard someone say, we put together polygons, didn't we? Yeah, we did, didn't we, boys and girls? So what 2 polygons did I put together? I heard someone say I put together 2 rectangles, right? If I draw a line right here, do you see 2 rectangles that are next to each other? I do too. Is that the only way that we could divide this? I heard someone else say they see a rectangle and a square. Where else could I divide this into 2 shapes? What would happen if I drew a line right here? What do you see now, boys and girls? Yeah, we see a rectangle and a square put together, don't we? Yeah. So now another way that I can find the area and the perimeter is I can find the area of one shape and add it to the area of the other shape. Or I can find the perimeter of one shape and add it to the perimeter of the second shape. Let's try it that way, boys and girls. Okay, we keep the same area and perimeter up here. Okay, let's start with my square. So remember, I only want to count, though, the distance around the outside is perimeter, right? So where I drew this red line, am I going to need to buy fence for that? No, this whole purple shape is what I want to fence. So I don't need to count this red line here, do I? No, that's just where we're dividing it, okay? I'm going to draw this line here at the top because I think it's a little bit harder to see. Okay, so now you guys can see that a little bit easier down here in the bottom as well, all right? So let's go ahead and find the perimeter of just the square, okay? So here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So here I have 6. And let's find the perimeter of my rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so now I had 14 plus 6. Because there are 2 shapes put together, so I have to take the 2 perimeters and put them together. What is 4 plus 6? Right, 10 ones. So I put a 0 ones here, regroup 10 ones as 110. 110 plus 110 is 2 10s. So what is my perimeter here? My perimeter here is 20 units. Okay. So now, what do you think I would do for the area? How do you think I would solve, boys and girls, for the area here? I heard someone say, do just like we did the area before, but I'm going to find the area of the square, and I'm going to have to put it back together with the area of the, you're right, with the area of the rectangle. Okay? So let's see here. Let's start with the square again. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's find the area of the rectangle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So now I have 12 plus 4, 4 plus 2, 6 ones, 110. I'm just going to bring it on down. So my area now is 16 what? Units squared. Okay? All right? So now, boys and girls, we're going to do one more thing here real quick. What do I do? Because you will see this in 3rd grade when the grid's gone. And they give me a problem that looks like this. Okay, now what happens if I have this? This is 10 units, 5 units, 12 units, 7 units, 6 units, 4 units. What can I do here, boys and girls? Once again, I can divide it into what? 2 shapes, right? Okay. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. So here, I'm going to draw a line right here. That's just where I want to divide it. Okay. So we're going to divide it right here. Okay. So now if I'm to find the area here, boys and girls, or the perimeter, let's stick with perimeter first. How could I find the perimeter of this rectangle here? Right, I need to add up all the sides, right? But oh, this is 10 units, but it's the whole thing. How could I figure this out? Well, I know if it's a rectangle, the top and bottom have to be what? Equal. So if I have 4 units up here, I know down here it has to be what? 4 units, okay? Just like this would be 12 units, this whole side would be 12 units, but do I need a fence right here where my red line is? No, I don't, do I? So for the first figure, I would have 12 units plus 4 units plus 7 right here, right? Plus what? Another 4. Okay. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 plus 4, 17. Regroup 110. So for just this part here, the perimeter equals 27 units. Okay. Is that the perimeter for the whole thing? No, it's not, is it? I also need to look over here, don't I? Well, I know here, if this is 6 units here, what does the bottom of this rectangle have to be? Also 6 units, right? Because the top and bottom are equal. I know this side here would also have to be what? 5 units, right? But do I need this for a fence? No, I just need to add how many sides here? Just 1, 2, 3. So here I just need to take 6 plus 5 plus 6 again. 6 plus 5 is 11. 11 plus 6, 17. Am I done yet? What do you think I would do next? Add them both together, right? 27 plus 17. 7 plus 7 is 4. Regroup 110. 110 plus 2 tens is 3 tens. Plus 110 is 4 tens. My perimeter would be what? 44 units, boys and girls. Okay. So anytime we're putting together 2 polygons, we can break them into 2 polygons, right? We see a shape that looks like 2 polygons. Break them in. Find the perimeter like we remember how. Find the area like you know how. And put them together, boys and girls. Okay? Just like we did here. Okay? Boys and girls, it has definitely been a pleasure teaching you guys again. I hope everyone has a very safe holiday, and I hope to see you back here in January, ready to learn some more math with Miss Brewer, right? Bye, guys. I hope you have a great holiday and a happy year. Bye.
Teaching in Room 9 is made possible with support of Bank of America, Dana Brown Charitable Trust, Emerson, and viewers like you.